Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you are in here, can you please let me know on how the sound is with music and whatnot? Because I noticed that it was a little. What's the word? It was a little. The music was overpowering Tiana and I last week. But hi, welcome in. How is everyone? Um, so today we're just gonna do a podcast, and it's gonna be all fun and nice. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, not really. Hi, guys. What's up? It's officially summertime for me. I still got a couple more days of my full time job, and then it's summer for me, and that's really cool and
Uh-oh.
exciting.
Why am I asleep?
Hello. I'm switching over to our podcast. Oh no. Guys, we have to be quiet. Tiana's sleeping.
First.
Tiana's sleeping.
No.
Shh.
I
We gotta
hate
be
it.
quiet.
I don't know why. Okay.
Your model
I
knows that you're
know.
tired.
Yeah. I'm very tired. I'm very EV.
Pokemon just took it out of you.
Apparently. I got too hyped.
Um, Welcome everyone. Again, rule or the what we do for podcasts, we don't respond to any comments, questions, concerns until the end, but feel free to chat amongst yourselves. And am I forgetting anything? Rule wise?
No. I don't think so.
So, of course, the first thing we have to talk about is the concert because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that was very eventful. First, it started off with me like 2 days prior getting an email saying that they moved our concert up by a day because of NBA playoffs, which never even happened, by the way. So,
Yeah. Because the Nuggets lost. So.
yeah, I was freaking out because I'm working that day. I know Tiana is working that day, and I know with Tiana's job, it's a pain to get a sub. So, Tiana, would you like to go through what was going through your head when I told you the news?
Well, let's go over a couple of things. We've got the ordeal with the pants.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of the ordeal with the pants, we've got the ordeal with my job.
Would you like to share
So,
about the pants? I feel
if
like
you
people
didn't
might be
know,
confused.
I'm a swim instructor,
Mm-hmm.
and at my job, you need to find somebody to sub for you. And since this week was the week that a lot of people were graduating, a lot of people were already subbing for people, and a lot of people were taking time off. Um, So I had found a sub a couple weeks ago for Tuesday, May 21st. Um, and then all of a sudden, oh, now let me talk about pants briefly. So I bought this whole outfit to wear to the concert, and I saw these really cute pants at Hot Topping, and I wanted them so bad. Um, and I wanted to wear them to the concert because they were perfect and cute and everything. So they weren't in my size at Hot Topic, so I bought them online and I paid for expedited shipping. And in the expedited shipping was relatively expensive, and they would have come on Tuesday, day of the concert. And Ash tells me that the concert got moved to the day before, so I had to take an additional day off of work, and I needed to find coverage for it. And at my job, if you want to get anybody to sub for you nowadays, you need to bribe people. So I bribed somebody to sub for me. Oh, I just realized I forgot to get something for someone. Anyways,
Uh-oh.
something fell over. Okay. Sorry for that noise. Um, and then, like I said, my pants were gonna be there on Tuesday, and I was really pissed off and bummed out because I had this whole outfit in mind that I was gonna wear. And everything just kind of changed, and it was really frustrating. I wasn't very excited for the concert anymore because stuff happened last minute
I feel like it
that
definitely killed
just
your vibe.
frustrated me. Oh yeah, it definitely killed my vibe. I don't think there was a single moment the couple like 2 days before the concert where I felt like really like I was excited for it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel that. And like this is still saying like day of the concert, a couple hours before the concert, like I wasn't really hyped until the concert started, to be completely honest with you.
That's fair. Now during the drive, you got a little bit of me being antsy. What did you think of my pre-concert anxiety?
I don't know,
I
it's
don't
just
even know
normal
if you
you.
remember it. It's just
It's
me,
normal you.
just
Yeah.
normal me, just being full of
Yeah, maybe a little
anxiety.
bit more talkative than like you normally would be like if my dad was in the like since my dad was
I
taking
did
us.
feel very talkative. I thought it was funny how your dad was like trying not to have any reactions to the songs, but I would just see his
Well,
face
no,
in the
it's like
mirror.
no, it's more like anytime my dad hears like any curse word in a song, he'll do that. It's not really like oh, like I'm trying to like hide my emotions or
Yeah,
whatever. No, it's more like my dad hates cursing
that's
and
fair.
to hear like someone drop an F-bomb so casually, he's just like,
Oh.
okay.
What do you think would have happened if he heard that one song that I told you about?
I don't think he would have
Nymphology.
like been listening to the words per
Mm-hmm.
se, but I think he would have just been a little bit surprised, a little shocked.
I was surprised when I heard them. Like, what? um, and then we also passed two crime scenes, like official crime scenes with like the fancy tape and the little tents that had numbers on it. So
Yep,
that was fun.
that
I
was
saw two
weird.
crime scenes. Actually, saw one crime scene on the way back home. So three crime scenes that day,
Mm.
which was pretty fancy. So we get there, and the lines are super duper long, right?
Yeah, they were pretty long. And well,
They weren't
I
long,
don't know if I would
long,
say
but
they were
like it
like
was
super
taking a
long,
hot minute.
but yes, it was.
What?
Um, yes. Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
But then, so Tiana and I are waiting in line, and all of a sudden, the security dude's like, "Hey, we have a line over here that has no one in it." I just grab your hand and run. I don't even think
Yeah.
we talked about it. I'm like, "Let's go." I'm very serious when it comes to concerts. And then when we got to the line, because it was the clear line, everyone was just waiting there, like following the instructions on the card they gave us. So I
They
don't know
gave you a
what
card?
you scanned the QR code.
I did?
Yeah. Yeah, they gave me a card, like telling me about Clear, and they're like, scan this QR code to download the app.
Oh, they must have just given it to you because I don't
Yeah, no,
remember
they gave it
getting
to
a card.
me, and then I'm like, do they need one? And the dude's like, no, just one per group. And we're like, bet. I don't know what happens to my social anxiety at concerts. It kind of goes down the drain because I see this big line over there now that the dude announced it. And then I go up to the lady. I'm like, listen, we don't have Clear, but the dude told us to come over here. And then the lady says that as long as you're downloading the app, we can let you in. So I'm like, Tiana, get over here. Because Tiana was already in the process. And we were the first ones to get let in. And we skipped like a huge ass line.
It's pretty cool.
And then we didn't even get like the real security because it was Clear. Otherwise, security
No,
would have been more
it
intense.
took us like 2 seconds to like go through security. It was kind of crazy.
And the Clear bag
Um,
really, that sped it up a little bit.
yeah, I'm sure. Because both of us brought clear bags. I had like a little fanny pack, and then Ash had like more like a crossbody, a bigger one.
I kind of wish I had a fanny pack because I always get like it rubs up against right here, and I always end
Mm.
up getting a rash or whatever, but it's fine.
You should get like one of like like the seatbelt things, like the things that you can put on seatbelts. Do
Yeah,
you know what
you're
it's?
right. I do.
You
Like the
should get
fluffy
one of
things.
those. Yeah,
I really
that might
should
help.
because that's a especially when I'm at a water parks concert and like I'm jumping up and down. It's like digging into my skin.
You know, it was fine for me, but that's because it was around my waist.
Yeah. And then you think that skipping the security line was fun. Well, we also kind of skipped another line because so I knew someone that was going from my water parks concert. There's like a big water parks group chat for Denver. And this girl says that she sees me and she's at the very front of the merch line. The merch line is, how would you describe, like, I don't even know how to describe how long it was.
It was crazy.
I could not see the end of it.
There was no end. It felt like it went on forever. Like that, like if I would have waited in that line at that time, I think I would have been there for like an hour,
Yeah.
hour and a half easily.
So I see this person. I don't know her real name. I just know her screen name is River. And I'm like, River, can you please do us a solid and get Tiana the hoodie that they want, because shit was too expensive for me, my frugal ass. And so River's like, I got you. And you ended up getting the last one, right?
I got the last one in the size that I wanted. And it's a really comfy hoodie. I honestly kind of wish I would have gotten it in a size bigger. Just so it would be a little bit more oversized, because I prefer oversized hoodies, but it's a nice hoodie. And I like the designs on it.
Yeah, the designs on the merch are definitely interesting. It's not something I'd wear every day, but
well, I know like
popular.
the one thing that you would have wanted was the tour shirt. And if you didn't know, the tour shirt comes in this beigey cream color. It's off-white. And Ash doesn't really wear light colors. And I feel like a lot. I don't want to. What is the word? Generalize things. Like, I don't want to generalize people, but I feel like a lot of Melanie Martinez fans wouldn't wear like super bright colors like that on a normal basis.
I'm not sure, but who knows? Because I feel like usually tour shirts come in white and black.
Yeah,
if not
I mean,
more.
like, I feel like black is just a better color.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason why I didn't get it. I've never not gotten something from merch, and this is like the first time, and now I'm like, I don't really have anything I don't have anything besides that bracelet that we were given and the confetti. But I was still like, I'm like, that kind of sucks, because the one thing I would have worn was $275. Those people on opening night really, they didn't know how well they had it. They were complaining of $175, or like, no, I think the hoodie you got, because it was $90, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it was probably like $60 or $75 or something like that.
Yeah, $60 to $75.
And now so I don't normally drink. The reason why is if I drink, it can mess with my meds. So I don't drink very often. I decided because I didn't take my meds in the morning. I forgot to take them. I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get some drinks. I wasn't like blackout drunk or anything, but I was drunk. I was not making those comprehensive decisions when I was purchasing things. So I walked in already knowing I was gonna get the hoodie. But, and this is the only reason I got the tour shirt, I was under the impression that the hoodie on the back of it would have the tour like locations or the tour dates or whatever, because I collect hoodies for like everything. So every musical I've been to, like that's a Broadway musical, I have a hoodie for it. So I went to go see both Dan and Phil shows, so Interactive Introvert and also The Amazing Tour Is Not on Fire. I saw both of those and I have a hoodie for them. So it was I was a little shocked when I got it, because I didn't see the back of it before I bought it, and there wasn't the tour stuff on it. So I went ahead and I bought the shirt, and I like the design because I don't mind wearing
No, the
bright colors
design's
or
cool.
anything.
Just
I
not
think the
the
design's
solid
really
color.
cool, and I really like the color. But that's just because I know I would wear it. I know a lot of people wouldn't wear it. But like I said, I spent some more money just so I could get the tour.
What did you get you got the hoodie?
Yeah, I only got
t-shirt?
3 things. I got the hoodie, the t-shirt, and then I got a bag.
The bag. That's what I was forgetting.
Yeah.
What was
And
the
the
thing
bag
that
I just-
Cosmic wanted?
Cosmic wanted stationery.
Is that the notepad?
Yeah, and they were sold out. At least at the booth I went to, but I didn't want to go and wait in line again.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I knew that there was the one outside, and then I knew there was one inside. I didn't realize that there were 2. Do you remember at the end, like the merch like was in 2 separate lines, and the dude, like the security, kept on being like, "This is not the line," and
Well,
no
no,
one
the
was
dude
listening.
was like, "No, we're not like it's not a line anymore. Like you go to like the first person was like, we need to stop lining up," and it's like, okay, my guy. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, next up is the openers. What did the first opener was Beach Bunny. What did you think of Beach Bunny?
It was okay. I mean, like,
I also agree. It was okay. It wasn't anything
like,
special.
yeah, it's not like oh, let me like add like these songs to my playlist or anything, but it's like, yeah.
Do you remember
cool.
what they said that was annoying the hell out of us?
Thanks, guys, for coming early.
Thank you for coming early.
Oh my god, it was so annoying. It was like after or like before every single song. Oh, thanks, guys, for coming early. You know, like, you guys are such a great crowd. And it's like, shut up. Oh, I'm not here to see you.
Well, okay,
I'm
the first time they said thank you for coming in early, I'm like, okay, whatever. And then it was just kept on going after every or
like,
before
if
every
it was,
song
like,
or whatever.
One time, sure, but like it was every song, like before and after.
You need variety.
Yeah.
You know? I don't remember the other opener's name. Hold on. I want to look it up.
I don't care. Like okay. Ash and I agree very wholeheartedly on this. The second opener was not great.
Oh, they were awful.
It was just like all of the music was so slow. It was not hype at all. And it was so boring. Like
Men I Trust.
No, I literally like left. I was like, Ash, do you think like I could make it like I could go use the restroom and make it back here before Melanie's on stage? And Ash was like, yes. So I went to the restroom. I went to go and get my t-shirt that I went to go buy. And Ash sends me a message while I'm like at the front of the merch line, like, bro, I'm about to fall asleep.
It was so boring.
I hear the music too, and I was just like, God, I'm so bored. It wasn't great. Like, I'm not saying like the music is like bad.
I'm sure someone likes it.
Good opener for Melanie Martinez. Or what they could have done is switch the openers so they were. And what was the other one? The bunny one?
Beach Bunny.
Beach Bunny, yeah, they went second. I think that would have been better.
It was just so bad. And like it was weird because they also weren't in the center of the stage. They were off to the right-hand side.
I just like stopped paying attention. I just was like on my phone.
You were a drinking.
I was drinking. I had 2 drinks and I spent my money on them, okay?
I know. I don't want to know how much money you spent on this.
Good. So. I wasn't gonna tell you.
But I also had something, so it was fun. But what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we talk about Melanie?
I don't think I got anything else to talk about, like the open. Oh wait, no, I do. Okay, so this So when I went to go use the restroom, I was waiting in line and I was at the front of the line and there was this kid filming a TikTok in the bathroom. And it was really awkward because there were people just walking out of like the stall like what the fuck is going on? And I was just like, man, now I don't even really want to go to the bathroom over here anymore cuz like I don't want to be in like some random kid's TikTok.
Did they
You know what
look
I'm
younger
saying?
or?
Bro, this was like a kid. This is like a 12-year-old. This wasn't like a teenager that I'm calling kid. This is like a
Yeah,
genuine
like an
kid.
actual kid.
Yeah, like the oldest they could have been was probably 12.
That's really funny. Makes sense though. I feel like all kids that age make the tickety talks.
Well, nowadays, I guess.
Yeah, back in the day when I was 12, I was making like YouTube videos, like, and not like posting them on YouTube, but I'd be like, I would just do it on my like my dad's iPod, be like, "Hi, what is up, everyone?" You know.
Okay. I was
Um,
not in that generation.
you're a year older than me. What do you mean you're not in that generation?
I mean, like, I never, like, got into making videos. That was never my thing.
Uh, Anyways, moving on to Melanie Martinez. She opened up with the Crybaby, and this is the first tour that, or the first concert I've been at where there have been dancers. So that was pretty neat for me. How did you feel like with like the opening of the show?
Well, I think Crybaby was a really good opener. It was a really good song to open with because it was so hype. I was a little surprised that, but I didn't know this. I didn't know Melanie wasn't going to dance or anything.
She tried.
But like it's not like her thing. Like, cause you know, there's like some people you'll like go to like see them like if I went to go see Beyonce,
I
I know
was just
Beyonce's
thinking of her
dancing.
as an example.
Like I know she's gonna be singing and dancing, is what I'm saying. So I mean, like, I just kind of I didn't know what to expect,
Well, I
but
feel
I
like
was.
even when she did dance, it was like you're not a dancer.
I think there was only one song like I felt like she did like a really good job dancing on her own, and that was oh shit, what was the name of it?
What era was it?
I think it was K-12. It was the one where like oh my god, how do I say this without it coming off like a little spicy?
Teacher's
It
Pet?
was
Nurse's Office. The one where
yes,
she's
I
on the
think it was
gurney.
Nurse's Office.
That one
No,
was
no, no,
really
no, no, no,
no.
no, it wasn't that one. That one was really, really cool.
That one
But
was really cool.
it was the one where like she was like a marionette, like somebody was like puppeteering
Show and
her.
Tell.
Yeah, show and tell, thank you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I think she did a really good job at that one, but the rest of it, it's like I don't think you can dance.
Well, it seemed like she didn't want to be there. Like when she danced, she's like, I'm just like, she didn't have much energy to it.
I think it's just more like she was there like to sing, and I feel like she wasn't really like, at least until Portals, I don't think she was really like vibing.
You can tell that she
Either.
definitely had more energy during Portals, where she was
But I
more
think
into it.
that's really like, if you didn't know, the reason Ash and I went to this concert is because this was Melanie Martinez's last tour, where she's performing stuff off of K-12 and off of Crybaby. And you can kind of tell she was like done with those albums, just based off of like how it just felt like the dynamic kind of shifted afterwards, and like it felt like in the nicest way possible, and I'm saying this, that she put so much more like time and energy into like Portals, like all the songs off of those, than anything off of Crybaby or K-12. Now, what I will also say, I'll say two more things about this. I kind of went in with the impression of, also, I should say, like, I don't think we said this, but if you were going to go see the concert or you didn't want spoilers, there's going to be spoilers here with this. So, I was a little disappointed there wasn't, like, I was expecting a set. I don't know.
For concerts, that is a set.
That's
it's
a
not
set?
going to be like
Whoa.
a theater. Well, I mean,
I'm
you
not,
got
like,
props on
expecting it to
stage,
be
but there isn't going
a
to be like
theater.
a whole bunch of stuff like on the actual stage.
Yeah, but it's just like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting just like a projection.
I thought the projections were cool though, and the way that, like, especially with the teeter-totter
Oh, that one's cool.
class fight or whatever, or, you know, it just because, you know, it's like with Crybaby and K-12, it made her seem smaller, like a baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I just when you said, like, do you want any set spoilers, I just kind of thought there was gonna be more, and that's
You thought of like a
probably
theater set, probably.
No, I wasn't thinking that, because I know, like, you know, like, you're gonna have to be moving a lot of shit and whatever. So I'm not thinking like a theater set where like everything's pretty much stationary.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking something like things were gonna be changing, and that wasn't really the case.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably half because I've said before, this was my first concert, but also I just kind of didn't know what to expect. So that was one thing, and then the other thing I did want to say is that, yes, the first couple things we were saying, I was kind of being a little pessimistic about, but I did end up really enjoying the concert. I had a fun time. I was jamming. I took a bunch of videos of Crybaby and a couple from K-12. And the only reason I wasn't really vibing during Portals was because there was so much flashing lights. I got a massive headache, and I started feeling really, really sick. So I needed a little break, but I had fun.
Well, I remember I told you I think I said there was 3 things I don't know if you'll be okay with, which was the lights, how loud it was going to be, and how close you were to people. So you already addressed the lights. What did you think about the loudness and being that close to people?
People, it wasn't really an issue.
Okay.
Like, people is never, like, I mean, like, I'm not, like, claustrophobic or, like, agoraphobic. Like, do I prefer being around, like, big groups of people? Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's not something that's gonna be a big problem.
Yeah.
Now, it was so loud.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was gonna be loud. I didn't understand just how loud. So I bought some earplugs.
You bought the fancy ones.
I did. They had 3 settings on them. So you could turn up or down the noise suppression, cancellation, I don't know. I guess it would be suppression in this context. Yeah. And let me tell you, I had them turned all the way up, and they did a really, really good job of making things a lot quieter. I will say that I initially thought even with them, and it's still a little too loud for me, but I took one of them out at one point during the concert. I was like, oh my god, this is so loud. So
I don't know why I didn't wear mine. I had mine in.
They did a very good job. And then you took them out and you never put them back in.
Well, no, I had them on for the openers, but like
I know.
I like feeling the music, like physically, and I felt like I could feel it more without them. So I'm just gonna go with deaf one day, and I'm okay with that. Cause I got another concert in less than a month, so I know. Nothing I say ever makes sense. Now I remember you mentioning this once at the concert, but I don't remember what you said about it. What did you think about her finger tapping? Because it drives me nuts.
I think if nobody said anything about it, I wouldn't have noticed it as much as I did. But then I, like, started seeing her do it, and I got so annoyed with
Me too.
Literally, I feel like if you didn't mention it before the concert, I wouldn't have noticed it. And then I was like, oh my god, wait, I hate this. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. And I don't know.
It's like one of those things, like, it doesn't affect me at all, so I don't know why I'm annoyed, because I know Cosmic's annoyed by it, too.
I don't know. I just want her to hold the microphone.
Well, I thought, because I've never seen her do that before until she was on the Portals tour, and then, but I started seeing her doing it during Crybaby and K-12,
Yeah,
which
I
I'm
know,
not
I,
sure
like-
if that's, like, a part of it.
It wasn't like she was like doing as much of it
Exactly.
during them,
'Cause
but
Portals was,
she
like-
definitely did do it.
I don't know,
was
but
a-
it drives me nuts, and I'm like, it shouldn't drive me nuts, but it makes me, it drives me mad to the point where I'm like, I want to scream. Which I was, but...
going to scream.
So, I noticed you were very hyped during, especially Crybaby.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Memorable moments, like, I know you said, like, that one song We Can't Figure Out was really good. But I noticed you getting really excited for Pity Party.
Well, yeah, Pity Party was like one of my favorite songs.
Oh, what's the song that
Off
she
of
cut off that
Crybaby.
made you mad?
Sippy Cup. I
Sippy
was
Cup.
so
I love Sippy
mad
Cup.
because I love the second verse of Sippy Cup so much.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little butthurt.
And she's like, no Sippy Cup for you.
No, no, syrup isn't syrup anymore. It's sad. It was big sad. But yeah, no, I really love Pity Party. I also really like Soap. I just don't know all the words for Soap.
I feel like we would have enjoyed it a lot more if we knew more of the words.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I'd have an additional day because I really like Strawberry Shortcake and Teacher's Pet, but I didn't know I really liked them until like a day before. Not even
That's
a day
fair.
before. So I'm
That's
like,
fair,
I'm
'cause, like-
jamming and I love it, but I don't know the words, like, and I can't scream it.
I just was kind of like, I mean, like, for the songs I did know, I had a blast with them.
Mm-hmm.
But like I know like I didn't have the time to memorize them all
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't thinking about the concert until like the week before the concert, and even then I wasn't really like, it wasn't in the front of my mind.
And I remember, I don't know if it's the right word, irritated, or it's just something that you noticed with her and the balloons when she was trying to pop them. Do you remember that?
Okay. Yeah, like when she had the axe.
The axe.
Well, I think it was because she was like pissed off the balloons weren't popping initially.
She's like, die.
Like she had to like hit the balloons like 2 or 3 times for
Mhm.
them to pop, and it was kind of funny. But like, I was like, that was so extra.
Yeah. What did you think of like the costumes?
Crybaby, I was like, that's a cool outfit, but
I was weirded out about like the dancers with the bunny heads, especially.
that was a little creepy.
I was like, okay.
I just like, I don't know. I liked her outfit for
Mhm.
Crybaby, but I also was like, how do I explain this? I just felt like it didn't scream Crybaby. Per
Agreed.
se.
I would agree
felt
with that.
The only thing I would say is I felt like it was made specifically for Soap, and that's just
Yeah.
because the skirt looked like it was just bubbles.
There was real bubbles.
Yeah, there were real bubbles. Ash was like, "There's bubbles," and I was like, "Okay."
I'm not used to like real bubbles. I was like, bubbles?
So, I really like the K-12 outfits for like the dancers and
Me
for
too.
Melanie. Those were definitely my favorite outfits. So I knew nothing about Portals before the concert, so I didn't. Maybe I should have looked at like the album cover or something. I don't know.
You didn't
So,
realize
like,
she was gonna be
I
an
was like-
alien?
No, I literally was like,
What?
oh, you know, I'm really excited to like see like her last outfit, and then she came out and I was like,
Yeah, I didn't know that
Uh,
you didn't know she would. Interesting.
I didn't know.
What did you think of like the light shows that they had during some costume changes? You know, like
I
when
thought the
it was cool.
water-looking one was cool.
I'm sorry, the what?
Like the water-looking
Yeah,
one, I
yeah,
thought that
yeah.
was cool.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones, I just,
I was like, ooh, pretty lights.
I was just like, oh yeah, I can sit down now.
I remember you kept on. Can I sit down now? No.
My feet hurt so bad. I just wanted to sit down.
Oh, what did you think about Crybaby's death? Like, were you shocked by it, or were you like, ugh, whatever?
I mean, like, I expected it to happen. So
You expected her to be
shocked.
killed by Cupid?
That, no. But I was expecting something.
Mm-hmm.
So like to at least signify the death of the first
of Crybaby.
Now, did I know like the exact circumstances? No. But I expected something maybe not literal.
Not being struck in the heart by Cupid.
Yeah, that was I was like, okay.
What did you think about fire?
It was fire. I like arson.
That was a lot of fire. I don't think I've ever seen a show with that much fire. Usually I can feel it and I need to step back because I'm usually a little closer up. But you could still feel it back there.
Yeah, you could. Like, was as far away as we were, yeah, you could still feel it.
I don't know how she does it.
The biggest thing I kept thinking, and I know I mentioned this briefly in the car afterwards, was I kept thinking of Michael Jackson's hair getting set on fire.
Or Michael Clifford. Anyway, continue. Yeah.
So Michael Jackson.
What if she did get set on fire? What if she did get set on fire? Anyway, continue.
Fire extinguishers. If you didn't know, Michael Jackson, I think it was at the Pepsi Center or something, did like a performance. It had fireworks, and some of the fireworks set his hair on fire. So I just kept thinking of that anytime the fire was just there. I don't know why, but I just did.
And for Michael Clifford, he like turned at the wrong time and like the whole side of his face was burned off for a while.
Oh, that's lovely.
So now they no longer have fire at their shows.
I could understand that.
But also there was this one time where they were Five Sauce was performing at an award show, and I guess Michael Clifford got distracted by like I think Rita Ora, and he didn't realize that there was like a big hole in the floor, and he just fell into it.
Honestly, I'd do that.
And it's really funny because he just kind of dips down. Let me see if I can find it. But so you weren't really vibing with Portals. I was vibing with Portals more than I did when I was listening to it.
Well, it's not necessarily I wasn't vibing with Portals. It's that I started not feeling well.
Do you think you would have vibed with it more if there wasn't as many flashing lights?
If there weren't as many flashing lights, yeah. I think I would have at least vibed a little bit more. Because, like, I started feeling so sick.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find a video of Michael falling off of the stage because, again, it's very funny. So what else did you think of, Melanie?
I don't know. I just, like... I thought she was really into the music, so...
And we got some cool confetti at the end.
We did.
Okay, Tiana, I'm sending you the video of Michael Clifford falling off the stage, and I would recommend going to 35 seconds. You don't have to do it now, but I think it's funny. Or you can do it now. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll do it now.
You'll do it now? Yeah, do it at 35 seconds.
Okay.
And look at the left hand side.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong person.
Yeah, left-hand side.
I thought you meant, like, the left hand! The literal left hand!
No, left-hand side.
Oh, he
He
just
just dips.
fell.
He just falls. And he said he was so distracted by Rita Ora and was trying to look all cool and whatnot. And he just falls. And then the other members of the band were like, we never, like, we've been told to just continue the show if something happened, so we weren't sure if we should stop or. So they just continued playing until he made his way back up.
No, I would have stopped that. Like, what if he like broke like his neck or something?
The show must go on.
I don't fucking care about the show. At that point, no.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else about the concert that we're forgetting to talk about.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that covers it. I mean, I had a good time. It was really cold afterwards.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
It was cold the whole time, which I'm used to it being really, really hot.
Yeah, because you told me like it was gonna be really, really hot. And my mom was like, "Hey, you should probably like bring like a jacket or something." So I brought a little cardigan. Like at the beginning of the show, Ash like stole the hoodie that I bought. It was funny.
And I used it as a blanket, but I didn't put it
Yeah.
on because I didn't want to be the first person to wear it after you bought it. So I just used it as a blanket.
That would have been a little awkward. I think Reg would have been like,
Reg would have been like, Ash, we need to have a conversation.
like,
But I've never been to a concert where it's been that cold. I'm usually sweating my ass off. And like I didn't even take a shower when I got home because usually I'm sweating, I smell bad.
I was sweating so much more before
Yeah.
anything happened. I don't know why. I was so hot like before anything happened. Like I swear to God, I thought my pants were like drenched. And then it started getting really cold and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
There was also balloons that fell, like heart balloons. I don't remember what song that was for, but that was pretty nifty. I was so surprised about the bubbles. I know we've already talked about the bubbles, but like the bubble, I've never seen bubble. I've seen balloons. I've seen confetti. I've never seen bubbles. Oh, and then I streamed it for a minute and then it stopped and then I thought I got banned and then I didn't get banned. But it scared me. But everyone who joined my stream was just like, ow, my ears.
Yeah, I mean like it was loud in person, so it makes sense.
But I couldn't control that, you know, I would have like lowered it, but
No, there's no like volume button in real life.
no volume button. The girl that we met up with said someone famous was there, but not famous, but someone who designed like outfits or something for someone was there. Do you remember what she said? I don't remember.
Bro, I was drunk.
I
I
know.
was not paying attention. I
That's
literally
fair.
was like, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow and take my clothes off, Ash. That's what I said.
You did say that.
And I didn't give any context.
I know, I River and I kind of like glanced at each other and I was like, Tiana's a swim instructor. It's not that kind of job.
And I said it like if anybody passed by while hearing while I was saying that. Oh. Yikes.
So, with that whole concert experience, would you go to a concert again?
It depends on who.
Well,
I'm adding
yeah.
this.
Would you go to who's the concert that you're like, oh, I wish I got tickets?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Would you go to
because I
Megan
can
Thee
see-
Stallion?
I would. I would have gone regardless of going to this if I would have like. I'm so butthurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't got the money to go see that right now. Oh, she literally was on stage and she was like, "I love lesbians." Like, come on.
Now, I know we've talked about you going to a water parks concert if they sponsor us, but with recent events, I have a very strong guess that they'll tour next year. Would you go with me? Like being on the floor, like you cannot sit down, even if you really, really wanted to. You'd have to stand for like at least 4 hours.
That sounds like a lot of standing.
It is a lot of standing. You will be smushed. unless we're by the like 5-year-old girl, because I turned around to the people behind me and I said, if you smush this girl, we're gonna have problems.
It still confuses me as to why there was a small child there.
I don't know, but I just told the mom because the mom wasn't at barricade. She was like 4 rows back, and I'm like, this girl is gonna die in there. And I'm like, hey, does she want to come up to barricade? And she said yes, and it was great. The kid was really, really nice, so it was fun. But speaking of water parks, a new song's coming out tonight. And I think that it was played on tour, but I'm really excited. I don't know if it's coming out at 10 our time or midnight our time. Or 11 our time. It's coming out at 10, 11, or 12. And I'm really excited. And they're teasing a new album, the part 2 of Intellectual Property. And I just don't know if I'm mentally prepared for that. Because the next time they go on tour, I kind of want to follow them for a little bit. I've been a fan forever. People go to like all their concerts. Even there's like the specific person. Their name's Cam, and they even follow them across nations, like different countries, like the UK, Australia. And I'm like, how? I really like the band, and I've been a fan for them for so long. And now that everyone in the fandom's growing up and is able to follow them, they don't notice people who just show up to one show. And I want them to notice me because I put in a lot of work. A lot of work.
I see.
Oh, what did you think of the confetti?
It was butterflies.
'Twas butterflies. I thought they were normal. It was normal confetti. But
I low-key wanted small confetti. I don't know. I just wanted a pile of small, tiny, will like get lost in your carpet confetti. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I wanted that.
I have confetti from Panic at the Disco.
Like stuck in my hair kind of confetti. That's the confetti I wanted.
I feel like usually they're bigger confetti. Oh my gosh, it's raining.
It's been thunderstorming over where I am.
Really? I have my headphones on. I can't hear shit. You know what, though? I keep seeing flashes out my window, and I thought it was my neighbors. That's probably lightning.
It's probably lightning, Ash.
When was last time you heard thunder?
A couple minutes ago.
Okay, well, I'll have an ear open. That's so weird. Remember when it was snowing at my house and not at your house?
Yeah.
That was wild. You're like, you're lying. And I'm like, I'm not.
Bro, it's not snowing. It was fine.
But I have confetti for Panic at the Disco, Blink-182. And that's like, I mean, Blink-182 was like really long strands of confetti. For Panic at the Disco, for Pray for the Wicked, it was just rectangular confetti with a key on it. So this is definitely the most unique confetti. Now, would you see Melanie Martinez again if you liked her next album?
Maybe.
It would kind of be like me, yeah, how much you like it.
Yeah.
But you're not in the place where you're like dying to go to another concert?
No, I mean like I feel like the next concert that I go to, I want to go to a concert where like whoever is the main act is like actually like dancing and singing or rapping or whatever. That's the kind of concert I feel
what do
like
you mean?
I would be like
Taylor
I
Swift?
wanna, like, see. Well, I don't know. I don't watch her concerts, but like Beyonce, yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like
That
not a
kind of
whole
vibe.
bunch, like unless you're going to a stadium tour, there's not a whole bunch of people that do that.
I think it just kind of depends, because I mean, like, I know it's not like every artist's expertise, you know.
I
like, you
think
shouldn't-
what you want is a better stage presence.
No, I just want a performance. I don't know. Just like, I don't know. I just want it to be like, you've got like the main act and then backup dancers, and like the main act is like the center of focus, but the backup dancers are also going crazy. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Have I shown you videos from my water park shows?
The only one that I've seen is like the intro thing.
The one
that was like talking about like religious
guilt or
whatever. Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna ask if that's like okay. So I don't know if you'd like a water park. I mean, there's no dancing, but I feel like their stage presence is very there, and so I don't know. Maybe I'll show you a video of it one day and ask you about it. I had a question and I was about to say it and I lost it. Why? Give me a second.
Don't go losing your questions.
I know.
You might not be able to get them back.
Oh, so kind of moving on from concerts and moving on to like conventions and stuff. Is the convention, this is just like kind of side, like my own question because I don't want to forget about it. The expo, is that something we would cosplay for, or are those things usually you just wear normal clothes?
It depends. You can cosplay if you want. It's not like you have to. A lot of people are gonna be in cosplay though.
Are there any conventions where it's like don't dress up, or is it always an option?
It's almost always an option. I've never been to a convention where it's like, or like heard of a convention where like cosplaying isn't like a big thing. Not any that I can think of off the top of my head.
When you go, do you mainly see people in cosplay, normal clothes, or is there a good mix?
I would say I kind of want to say it's like the majority. Well, no, I don't want to say that. Okay, so let's just say maybe 60% of people are in cosplay, but there's a pretty hefty chunk of people who aren't.
Okay.
But it kind of feels like, and I feel like this is why I don't want to say the majority, cosplay takes up so much physical space that you'll be passing by a lot of cosplayers, but they'll also just take a lot of space as well. So it is also kind of like a spatial thing, so it could also be like, there's like, it could be like 50-50, but I'm thinking it's more just because they take up more space, but...
Yeah. Do you see Orange Boy?
Yeah, I do. Some give you a little high five.
He psyched me out. He didn't touch my hand.
Oh.
Theo has dental surgery next week, and we were told he can't eat for like 12 hours beforehand or drink water.
He's gonna go meow, 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 meow.
I know. And my mom said that she's gonna lock Spud in her room with food, water, and litter, which means he's gonna be bothering me all night.
No treats.
No treats, no food. Like, I'm gonna have to hide, because you know how he can, like, open drawers and stuff. Bless you. And then he gained a lot of weight when Pumpkin was here because my mom would give Pumpkin extra snacks and was just like, well, I can't leave Theo out. So I bet you he's 17 pounds now. He's a big boy. Okay, hold on. I'm going to our... How long have we been doing this? Almost an hour? Would you like to talk about prairie dogs?
I'm gonna be real. I'm ready to go to bed.
Do you just want to end it here then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We can end it here. This will be posted sometime next week. This will, because we already posted something. Wait, no, we posted one earlier this week, right? I don't remember. No.
We did. or at least we should have. And unless you're me and you forgot to
It'll either be
unprivate the video.
posted this upcoming week or the week after. I don't know. So anyway, that's it. So thank you, Tiana. I'll let you go to bed. I'm gonna leave the call because I'm guessing you're going right to bed after this.
We'll see, because knowing me, I'll lay in my bed and I'll be like, God, I'm not tired anymore.
It happens. Okay. Well, maybe see you later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Bye.
I might at least fall asleep in VC, but we'll see.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, chat. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It has been a pleasure doing a podcast with you. I don't think we've ever talked about a topic for that long, to be honest with you. But hey, it works. And just like a little life update, my full-time job, I get my summer break starting on Tuesday. So I should be streaming a lot more. I still got school and stuff, so there will probably still be some homework streams, but I'm not having to wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning every day. And then I am also done with nannying, so it won't be as chaotic. So thank you all very much. Oh wait, hold on, we're not gonna raid out tonight just because I'm also just kind of done. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Here is all my stuff that you need to know if you want to keep up with me. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. Where's my scene? Goodbye.